So it's another new year, and here I am just talking about random people on the internet with another installment of Variety Pack. This one was actually a request by Max Nystrom. Hopefully he enjoys this one. Anyways, let's begin. Over the years, we've seen many online reviewers pop up. You got the good, you got the bad, and you got the ugly.
Like, you support that, but somebody sucking an animal's dick or like just touching, horse.
Confused Matthew, on the other hand, kind of straddles the line between all three of them, if that makes any geographic sense. You talked about your typical movies that have already been reviewed by more popular and well-known YouTube reviewers. Mainly the Star Wars prequels and Batman v Superman, just to name a few. From what I remember, his videos weren't that bad, but I feel like a lot of his points were just kind of rambly and really pedantic. He also kind of had a bit of a dry wit towards him. There weren't really a lot of jokes in many of his videos. One common running gag was him purposefully mispronouncing characters' names, which kind of got stale after a while.
So Queen Uba Duba does what's required of her, turns off her brain, and casts a vote of no confidence. Senator Pantene then whispers in her ear, now they will elect a new chancellor. A strong chancellor. What, after one vote? One vote from one representative of one planet is all it takes to get an entirely new chancellor elected immediately? Could the Republic be set up any more stupid?
A lot of his older videos were removed due to copyright issues, but I remember one of his more controversial reviews being his 2001 A Space Odyssey video, where he basically called the movie long, boring, and postmodern nonsense. And I've never actually seen the movie myself, so I can't really make a judgment call on that if he's wrong or not. He also had a short-lived commentary series, but I kind of feel like they're just like his reviews, but more condensed. It was basically just him picking apart a topic to find things to complain about. His channel is still there, but most of his stuff is just re-uploads from his older channel. And his last video was in December of 2017, so he's probably gone for good at this point. Crissy Diggs, aka That Chick with the Goggles, got her start on ThatGuyWithTheGlasses.com's Nostalgia Chick contest, and though that title ended up going over to Lindsay Ellis, Crissy still stayed on to be a content creator and illustrator for their gaming subdivision Blister Thumbs. Her main video series quickies were basically just quick rundowns of various games from her childhood. And even though the audio and visual quality was really spotty, I kind of like this idea of just quickly machine gunning out these ideas. They kind of reminded me of those old 90s gaming commercials.
This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Replay? If you've got a game that you want me to give a quickie to.
Oh, not gonna touch that one. Moving on. She would end up leaving That Guy with Glasses around 2011 before things really got crazy. Though she would end up returning around 2014 to be a co-host on Transmission Awesome, a podcast on That Guy with the Glasses. Nowadays, she decided to pursue her career in art and animation, and is still around on YouTube doing live streams. I've only been able to catch a few minutes, but pretty decent. I like her style. She's got a nice positive outlook and has seemed to put That Guy with the Glasses completely behind her for the most part. So there are many unspoken rules of nature. Grass grows, birds fly, and man's thirst is unquenchable. Now, the fine art of thoughterly has been around since the dawn of man and is showing no signs of slowing down. Girls who would have just been strippers in the early 80s and 90s can now plaster their memories all over the net for all to see, and do so in the comfort of their own homes. But now we're going to take a little look in the past, before softcore cam whoring became the mainstream. Here's the mysterious tale of Hannah Minx. Our story begins with Hannah Wagner studying abroad at Sophia University in Japan. Hannah always had a dream of making videos to teach people Japanese. After starting her web series in 2009, her videos received overnight success. Now, of course, I have two reasons why this is so, but I think you already know where I'm going at. I mean, you clicked on the video. And hell, you probably clicked on this video for that reason alone, so don't you lie, because I'll know.
But whether you just wanted to look at some tits or learn some phrases in Japanese, it was clear that Hannah was a rising star. She even starred in a few low-budget horror movies like Sleigh Bells and Devil's Carnival. Hannah would end up leaving YouTube around 2013 for unknown reasons, though it was later revealed in 2014 that Hannah had gotten married to a man named Stephen Fox Osterhagen. I'm probably butchering that. And were expecting children. The reason why she no longer made YouTube videos was because her manager apparently held the Hannah Minx trademark. So technically, Hannah no longer had rights to her content. And so it would seem that this would be the end of our story. That instead of just deciding to be another cam girl, Hannah decided to just settle down and have kids. But that's just where things start to get more and more complex. An article produced by the Gazette Review in 2017 started to receive comments criticizing their take on the Hannah Minx story. Many people were saying that Hannah's husband, Osterhagen, didn't actually exist, that Hannah was kidnapped and murdered. That's why she stopped uploading around 2013. But there's a lot of evidence that kind of contradicts that theory. Hannah's Christmas-themed horror movie Sleigh Bells started recording around 2016, but wouldn't see an actual release until 2 years later.
So how could she be around to record in 2018 if she had been kidnapped 5 years prior? But I guess you could just say, oh, maybe she got kidnapped after the filming. And then you have all these people on Reddit claiming that they've had Hannah Minx sightings and that they've actually spoken with her and met up with her years after the whole kidnapping claims have been made. And it just makes all of this seem all the more fake. Since all the current information regarding her whereabouts is basically just hearsay, we'll probably never know what truly happened to Hannah Minx anytime soon. But wherever she is, hopefully she is safe and sound. And for all my guys listening out there, young and old, don't put breasts on a pedestal. Because we all know it's all about that booty, baby. I'm sorry. So if you enjoyed this video, thanks. Go ahead and like, subscribe, or not. That's fine too. I don't blame you. In fact, I don't blame you if you unsubscribe at this point. I kind of didn't really want to finish this video, but I decided to just bite the bullet and do it anyway because I already had a large portion of it done. Anyways, thanks for watching.